Tennessee.
Across the 35 to the 40, still on his feet, still going to the 45 to the 40, to the 35 to the 30, down the far sideline to the 20, to the 10. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown.
Over 20 years of high school football coverage for Middle Tennessee. It's the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week.
Looking to throw this time. This time he is going to go long. He's got a man wide open from the 30 to the 20 to the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown.
Exclusively on your home for the best high school football coverage in Tennessee. WNSR, Nashville's first 24-hour sports station.
1 second left. From 26 yards out, high snap. Kick is on the way and it's blocked. It is blocked into the end zone, and we are going to overtime.
The Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week is presented by
Freeman Webb, Wesley Mortgage, Medical House Calls, Omni Nashville Hotel, Strike and Spare Family Fun Center.
Now, here's your WNSR Midstate Checkdown High School Football broadcast crew, Coach Pete Cordelli and Joe Fisher.
On a night dedicated to trick-or-treating, the trick for high school football teams is to have a game to play at the end of the season that really means something. The treat for us is we have one for you tonight, a game that will decide a region championship. We're glad you're with us. The 8-1 Wildcats of Donaldson Christian Academy visit the 8-1 Eagles of Nashville Christian. Good evening. I'm Joe Fisher saying hello from the booth on a rainy Halloween night in West Nashville. Joined as always by my partner, Coach Pete Cordelli. Patton Cook joins us from the sidelines in just a minute. Both teams 8-1. DCA's only loss is a Division II Class Middle Region loss to Columbia Academy. Both these teams, Coach, are led by prolific quarterbacks, starting with the Wildcats, Mitchell Carey.
Mitchell Carey is doing a great job. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, but my goodness, he's thrown for 636 yards already, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. And he has playmakers. Grayson Scragg, a great junior wide receiver, and King Gardner, the running back. This is an offense that's averaging 38 points right now, Joe, and we look for more tonight. Yeah,
this is going to be, I think, an offensive-minded game. The Eagles of Nashville Christian unbeaten in the region. Their only loss out of region to BGA. They are led by one of the top quarterback prospects in the nation in Jared Curtis.
Yeah, he's the number one quarterback in the country for next year. He decommitted from Georgia, but he's already got his visits planned out. As this weekend he's going down to Auburn to watch him play Vanderbilt. Then he's going to Oregon next weekend. He's going to Georgia to watch Georgia, Tennessee, and then going to the Iron Bowl, going to Tuscaloosa. But Jared Curtis, 6'4", 225. Here's a guy that physically is just so impressive. He benches 235. He squats 355. He cleans 200. Man. I think he cleans up the J. He does it all. But you know what? He's got some guys that can help him as well. As Caden Grigsby is a really good wide receiver. And tonight, a guy we need to look for that we haven't called his name much is T.J. Ward, a 6', 200-pound running back that is eligible tonight.
Yeah, he's eligible. We will see him tonight. You know, we had quite a bit of rain this afternoon. It is raining right now. Patton Cook is on the sidelines in that rain, but somehow I don't think the weather is going to slow these offenses down. And Patton is down there on the sidelines. We'll catch up with him shortly. Adam Johnson is our on-site producer engineer. Hal Burton is on the board in the studio. Our Greg Pogue visited with tonight's head coaches, Jay Pierce of DCA, Jeff Brothers of Nashville Christian. We'll hear from them after this on the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week on WNSR Nashville Sports Radio.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
With more than 18,000 apartments, Freeman Webb apartment communities must be managed with expertise. Professionals who care about the quality of your residence, upkeep, cleanliness, and safety. Freeman Webb is affiliated with the most dynamic realtors in Nashville and the surrounding areas. Whether your needs are commercial or residential, their highly trained realtors will assist you in attaining all of your real estate goals. Since 1979, when founded by Bill Freeman and Jimmy Webb, and now led by Bob Freeman, visit freemanwebb.com to find out so much more.
Hey, the next time you need urgent care, instead of sitting in a dreaded waiting room, call Medical House Calls to give you the care you need in the comfort of your home, office, or wherever you are. Medical House Calls treats everything an urgent care can and provides a variety of preventative health care services, including IV therapy, NAD, and a cutting-edge weight loss program that is proven to work. Medical House Calls delivers the highest quality care for children, adults, and seniors. Scheduling appointments is super easy. Go to medicalhousecalls.com, medicalhousecalls.com, and click on Schedule an Appointment. It's that easy. Medical House Calls. The nearest clinic is where you are.
Bob's Steak and Chop House, located in the Omni Nashville Hotel, is a nationally renowned steakhouse specializing in the finest corn-fed Midwestern prime beef. The menu formula is simple: incredible meat, gigantic shrimp, fabulous salads, and decadent desserts. Start your experience at Bob's with the fried calamari or fresh scallops seared in Texas burnt honey. All the beef at Bob's Steak and Chop House are USDA prime cut, from the traditional filet of tenderloin and ribeye to the adventurous Kansas City bone-in strip. They even have 2 different surf and turf options. And if you're looking for the other white meat, Bob's Steak and Chop House serves a dry-aged pork tomahawk with homemade applesauce. Fresh seafood is on the menu, from salmon to scampi, and even fresh lobster tail. For reservations, give them a call or log on to the Omni Nashville Hotel website. Bob's Steak and Chop House at the Omni Nashville Hotel.
Hey, this is Greg Puckett. While Nashville might be changing and shifting around us, the inner soul and vibe of the city remains vibrant and very much alive. Take an iconic location like Roy's Meat Service in East Nashville. It's the place around the corner with the finest prime meats and amazing meals served by wonderful people, and anything else you might need without going to the big box store. Roy's Meat Service is a preferred caterer of the Nashville Cats. Give them a call at 615-227-2583 or visit roymeatservice.com.
Touchdown!
Oh, I like it.
It's up to you now. It's up to you.
I like
it. You're listening to WNSR's Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week. Here's Joe Fisher and Pete Cordelli.
Joined now by DCA coach Jay Pierce. Jay, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, man.
Guys, thanks for having me on. I'm glad to be here.
Year one, you got this team at 8-1, 3-1, sitting there. I know you need a win, some other things to happen, but tell me about your team here going into the last week of this season and beyond into November.
It's a blessing, obviously, in year one to inherit so many kids that can play football, and that starts obviously with the kid that's taking snaps for us, Mitchell Carey. He's a 3-year starter. Set some passing records here at DCA this year that probably going to stand for a good amount of time. And Carson Sneed playing wide receiver, and then Grayson Scragg, I think second in the state probably in receptions and yards right now. And anytime you can inherit guys like that, and then you got a sophomore in King Gardner running the ball over 1,000 yards already, definitely a God thing, a blessing thing for sure. And so I'm excited. Our kids are excited, and obviously it's a tough task going to Nashville Christian and playing a great team in them and having to do some things, but we're excited for the opportunity. And anytime you get to play for a region, I think it's an exciting time, right?
And for you, in a DCA graduate in 2000, doing it at your alma mater, I know you were at East Robertson, you did a great run there at Blackman Middle, but now back at your alma mater, it's got to be a little bit of a tug of the heart and the head, right?
It's a pretty special thing, and with my brother's the OC here. He played quarterback in 07, 08, and my father worked here for years, and so it's been exciting. It's also been so nostalgic too, right? So walking these hallways, it feels like 98, 99 in some spots. You see the kids going through a lot of similar things and then a lot of different things, right? And just technology and stuff. And so for me, getting to come back and seeing a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a long time, and Coach Goodwin's still here, that was both me and my brother's coach, and a lot of phenomenal people here at the academy. So yeah, it's been exciting. It's been heartwarming. It's been homecoming, and it's a dream come true.
Look at Nashville Christian. What do you need to do to be successful? And you're facing one of the best high school quarterbacks in the country. Had been committed to Georgia, now knows wherever he's going to go, but that's a tall task.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, when you see a guy like Jared Curtis, he's a phenomenal kid playing quarterback, and he's got attributes that are unbelievable and intangibles that are unbelievable, right? And so what we've told our kids is, you've got to treat this game like any other game. We've been successful in what we're doing. In my opinion, I think the two kids that are squaring off at quarterback are slated Mr. Football, kids, in my opinion, for both us and them. And so I'll take our chances with our guy too. Coach Brothers does an amazing job, and his staff does an amazing job, and that guy's super consistent in what he does. And so anytime you're going up against a guy like that, I think the one thing you have to do is give him the due that he's, respect that he earns. But at the same time, I don't think you can freak out and say, oh my gosh, that guy's doing this and that guy's doing that. We've told our kids, be excited to be in the moment. It's Halloween. You're playing on Thursday night. It's going to be a great crowd, a great atmosphere, and just go play football and do what you do.
Jeff Brothers with us. You move into the playoffs with momentum. Tell me about your team right now, game number 10.
Well, we're in a good spot. We're where we wanted to be at this point, which is the opportunity not only to win a region championship, but to put ourselves in a good playoff position. So we've done what we need to do to get to this point. Now we've just got to do what we need to do to finish it off. And that starts with a good week of practice. And the thing about our team, if I could say one thing about them, like you say, is that we've been practicing really, really well. That's been the most exciting part of this season, is just to watch our team practice, watch them work, watch them prepare. Has been, a lot of fun. A lot of times our Tuesdays are toughness Tuesdays, and we put the best on best out there. And there have been occasions this year where that's been the hardest game we played all week, was on Tuesday afternoon.
Certainly, all eyes, when you talk Nashville Christian, they talk about Jared Curtis first and foremost. There's a reason why. He's one of the best quarterbacks in his class in the country. I tell you what, DCA, Mitchell Carey, got somebody over there that's very well could be a Mr. Football finalist as well. Talk about facing him.
Yeah, well, first of all, he did a great job against us last year, so we're very familiar with Mitchell and what he can do, and we're certainly facing a big challenge this week because of who he is and how he plays and how he commands that offense. He's great, game manager is a thing people don't want to talk about, but that's what he does for them, and he puts the ball in the right places. He gets it in the hands of the playmakers, and they've got several of those, and he's very confident and comfortable running that offense, and his teammates have confidence in him, and that's always good. It's a quarterback game, and if you've got one of those guys, you can be successful, and they certainly do.
And how's Jared? We talked earlier this year, Jeff, about just Jared through this process. I know now he's opened up his recruiting again, and that doesn't mean he's eliminated Georgia by any stretch, but just opening it up again. How's he going through this now? Because that's, there's life decisions he's in the process of making.
Yes, but he's not in a hurry. A lot of that just had to do with the fact that, just to show you what a great young man he is, it was just on his conscience that he wanted to investigate other opportunities, and the landscape of college football changes all the time, and he wanted to go ahead and, while it's at this point of the college football season, have the opportunity to go and visit some places, and he didn't feel good about doing that while he was committed to Georgia, and so it was just weighing on him that he didn't want to be seen in that light, and decommitting is one thing, but staying committed and going and dating other people, so to speak, is not a very good look either. So he just wanted to go ahead and clear the air on that, kind of get that part behind him, but it's not like he's altered his commitment to our football team, his work ethic, his leadership, his position as an incredible teammate. That hasn't changed despite this recruiting cycle thing that we're going through. He's still very focused on what we're doing here, and I know his teammates and his coaches, we all appreciate that.
Hey Nashville, start your day the right way with Bongo Java Cafe, located in the lobby of the Omni Nashville Hotel. Bongo Java is Nashville's oldest local coffee company. Get your day started with a freshly baked muffin and wash it down with a hot cup of dark roast or hair of the dog blend. With free Wi-Fi, you can get some work done while enjoying a toasted breakfast sandwich. Beat the traffic. Treat yourself at Bongo Java Cafe, located in the lobby of the Omni Nashville Hotel, 5th Avenue, downtown Music City.
When was the last time you did something fun with family, friends, coworkers, and clients? What if I told you about a place under one roof that offers affordable entertainment for all ages? That's what you'll find at Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers in Donaldson, Hermitage, Tusculum, Hendersonville, and Murfreesboro, with bowling, games, food, drink, and entertainment for all ages. Enjoy an enhanced experience in Hendersonville or Murfreesboro, where they feature additional fun with bumper cars, laser tag, roller skating, and more. All locations are open 7 days a week, including holidays. Visit online at strikeandspare.com. Strike and Spare, where fun is bowling.
It's the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week. Joe Fisher with play-by-play and Coach Pete Cordelli with color analysis. Now down to the field, and here is Joe Fisher.
The Division II Class A Middle Region Championship on the line tonight. 8-1 Nashville Christian, 8-1 Donaldson Christian Academy. DCA won the toss. They will receive, and they will move left to right as you listen. They are clad in white jerseys, gold pants, gold numerals, blue and gold trim, piping on the shoulders, blue helmets. Nashville Christian, the dark blue jerseys and pants with white and orange trim down the side of the pants, on the shoulders, and the dark blue helmets. And DCA ready to get this one underway.
What a great night.
Yep, it is raining.
Golly.
Patton Cook's on the sidelines. It is raining, has been raining since about 5 o'clock. It is a steady rain. And the kickoff is in the air. It is short, angled, far side, fielded by the up man at the 31. To the middle of the field, 35, 39. Ball came out. That ball came loose at the 40-yard line. Let's see who got it. I think DCA got it back. And we're going to keep an eye on that. DCA did get it back. Number 19 falling on that football to save it for the Wildcats and keep possession, first down from the 41-yard line.
The weather obviously is going to be a factor with the wet ball, and almost came out. Nashville Christian was right there, but quick reaction by DCA.
Noah Savley recovered it. First down for DCA from the 41. Their quarterback is Mitchell Carey, the senior, 6'2", 195. He'll line up in the shotgun. He's a good one. Takes the snap, hands off tailback, tries the right side, nothing. Swallowed for a loss all the way back at the 36-yard line. Big number 67. That's Vasily Santos getting in there to make the tackle for a loss. They're going to mark him down at the 38, so a loss of 3 on the carry by Gardner.
They're trying to run the outside stretch to the right there, but like you said, Joe, Santos gets upfield. That's his 6th tackle for loss this year.
Loss of 3, second down and 13. 3 wide left, 1 right. Shotgun formation for the Wildcats. Carey takes the snap, looks to the near side, fires incomplete. Went right through the hands of the intended receiver, number 22, Grayson Scragg, who's a reliable receiver. He's got 44 catches on the year, but a slick football got through him, and it's 3rd and long.
Tonight, you can't, receivers, whoever's touching the football or going to catch it, you can't let the velocity of the ball split your hands. So you have to be firm, and you have to have your thumbs and forefingers together and create some tension there so that the ball doesn't split your hands and you can wrap it up.
3rd and 13 for the Wildcats from their 38-yard line. 3 wide left, 1 right. Same offensive set for DCA. Carey in the gun, low snap, rolling left, looking, being chased, fires sideline, pass is broken up and incomplete. Well defended. It would have been short of the first down anyway, but solid defense there. Number 44, that was R.J. Perkins to break it up, and it brings up 4th down.
3-level route by DCA. The outside receiver runs a go route. The man in the slot runs a 12-yard out, and the third man runs a flat. They're trying to get a stretch, a horizontal stretch there, and vertical stretch, and they just don't quite get it done. I'll tell you what, though, Mitchell Carey put the ball on his receivers on 2nd and 3rd down. They just couldn't hold it.
Jonah Weiser is the punter, standing back inside the 25. It's a low snap rush coming. He just got it away. And a fair catch requested at the 38-yard line and made by Caden Grigsby. And that's where Nashville Christian will begin its first offensive possession. The quarterback is Jared Curtis.
Yes.
133 of 188, 2,116 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. He's also rushed for over 400 yards and 12 more touchdowns.
How about a quarterback that's responsible for 38
TDs? Not bad. Not bad.
And the season's a long way from being over.
They'll start in the pistol on first down. Curtis looks right, fires right. Oh, but they jumped the route. It was incomplete, and that's a good thing it was low and away because the defensive back had that one very well read and jumped the route. That was Scragg who broke on that ball, and it's incomplete.
Ball's on the left hash for the offense. And Curtis is throwing to the wide side, the bottom of the numbers to the wide side to his right. And that corner did a great job of sitting on the route. If it would have been a better throw, it might have gone the other way, like you said.
Browning, Klotz, Bartlett, Santos, and Peeler, the offensive line in front of Curtis in the pistol on 2nd and 10. Handoff tailback, that's Ward, tries across the 35, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. His first carry, that's the name that you had mentioned earlier, Coach, that making his first appearance of the season tonight.
Big young man, 6 foot, 200 pounds. I was on the field watching these guys warm up. I mean, he is a good-looking young man right now. You can see his lower body strength, but excellent penetration that time by Pesic and Aho, the two defensive linemen for DCA.
3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Shotgun formation, man in motion right to left. And the slot moves forward. Curtis steps up, being chased, being rushed, being dropped. Maybe a gain of about a yard, about the 39-yard line, but good pursuit. Tanner Hedgepath, one of those to get there for the Wildcats, and a 3-and-out for the Eagles.
Hedgepath with his 9th tackle for loss, coming off the left edge of the defense, beats the right tackle, and then retraces his steps, makes a huge play on 3rd down. Hedgepath is one of the leaders for DCA on defense.
Now, Jared Curtis is also the punter for Nashville Christian. He stands back inside the 30-yard line, and a whistle and a flag, and that's going to walk it back 5 more on a legal procedure. Curtis averaging 37 yards per punt. He's only punted. This is only, I believe, Coach, his 7th punt of the year.
You know, last time we were here to do a game, we saw him quick kick it.
Yep.
But this is an actual punt. He is almost 10 yards deep.
Yep, standing back inside the 25. Low angling kick is going to bounce. It's going to take a Nashville Christian roll and trickle out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. So that's where DCA will start. So each team goes 3-and-out on its first offensive possession. Sort of the feeling out process here between these two teams for a region title.
We're talking about Jared Curtis being one of the outstanding junior players in the country. DCA has a guy as well. Number 2, Carson Snead, 6'6", 225. I mean, this young man is a tight end, wide receiver, defensive end. He is being very highly recruited as well for DCA, and here he is splitting out to the right.
Yep.
What a match! What a mismatch this is.
Yeah, he's wide to the right. Big, tall body out here on this right side. Man in motion from the slot right to left. They hand off to the tailback, tries the right side, gets to the 30, and that's about all before him being slammed back to the turf. Skylar Drury with the tackle on the short carry for a gain of maybe a yard by King Gardner. Gardner, the sophomore, 1,096 yards rushing, 11 touchdowns on the season. He's got 6 100-yard games on the year. He gained 2 on that play.
You know, we've talked about how high-scoring both offenses are. How about this? Nashville Christian's defense gives up 8 points per game.
Yeah.
DCA gives up 10 points per game.
Yeah, both defenses very solid. Both
Yes.
offenses prolific. We'll see which one reigns tonight. From the shotgun in the rain on 2nd down, Gardner moves to the left shoulder of the quarterback, Carey. Carey takes the snap. Blitz is coming. Carey fires. Far side. Pass is incomplete. I believe that the corner got a hand on it and tipped that ball away at the last possible second.
Nashville Christian comes on the blitz. Perkins comes through the A-gap on the right side, but the running back for DCA picks it up, allowing Carey to step into the throw. But the one thing we've noticed, the corner, he doesn't give off any ground. He's sitting on that route and undercuts it, just like you said, and he tips it out of bounds. So the corners for both teams tonight, they're not giving up much ground.
Jake Morris batted that ball away. 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. In the rain as it continues. Man in motion left to right. Sets up in the slot. Bobbled snap in the shotgun. Rush is coming. Carey is going to send it long downfield. It is broken up and almost intercepted. They were looking for the big man Snead, And in there and almost making the pick at the last second was Blair Otero, who dove for it, could not quite secure it.
Sneed, the outside receiver on the right, just runs a go route. It's full sprint out by the quarterback, slightly underthrown. And what a great reaction by the Nashville Christian secondary.
And a nice throw by Carey rolling to his right. It was, as you said, just a little bit underthrown, but give the 6'6" man a chance.
If that ball is thrown in front of him, that's a huge gain.
Punt is away. Grigsby is going to let it bounce, and it will take a little bit of a DCA roll inside the 40 and be down near the 38-yard line. So neither team yet to manufacture a first down so far.
Both defensive lines doing a great job of getting penetration and getting into the backfield of these offenses, creating pressure. Run game has been non-existent so far for both teams.
8:13 to go first quarter. We are scoreless. Nashville Christian's second offensive possession, and Jared Curtis will go under center this time to take the snap. He'll hand off, tailback over the right side at a big hole, still in his feet, lowers a shoulder. Ward into DCA territory to the 47-yard line. Had a full head of steam when he went off that right tackle spot, and that's the first down of the night.
I spoke too soon.
The running game?
Yeah, the running game worked right there. It was outside zone. Curtis takes the ball, reverse pivots, hands it to Reed, and I tell you, this big guy, he can run, get downhill and run behind his pads. TJ Ward.
First down from the DCA 47. Curtis under center, they hand it to Ward again. Lowers his shoulder, pushes forward, still on his feet, driving inside the 35-yard line. Oh, my goodness. He just carried a defender with him for the last 5 yards. Back-to-back first down runs.
It's what you love to see out of a running back. Accelerate your feet on contact and drive that pile back, and that's what Ward has done on these last two runs.
Tell you, Patton, down on the sidelines in this rain, that run game might be just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, certainly. We've already seen receivers kind of have balls bounce off their hands, and when you've got tailbacks like that running hungry like that, keep feeding.
Well, let's see if they do it again. I don't know why you wouldn't. He's got back-to-back first downs. They'll give him the ball again. He'll try the right side again. He'll push forward inside the 30-yard line to about the 27, and a gain of 7 yards on first down. Number 40 makes the tackle for DCA, but again, kind of hanging on for a 7-yard gain, and that was, they don't have a 40 on their roster listed, but nonetheless, a tackle was made after a gain. They're going to give him 6 officially to the 28.
All three runs have run off the right side, and the right guard, Vasily Santos, whose name we called on defense. Yep. The right tackle is Graham Peeler at 6'4", 230, and now you have found something that you're going to just continue to work on. Those guys on that right side getting great movement on the DCA front.
2nd and 4. Curtis moves the receiver into the slot to the right side. Blitz is coming. Ward's going to try the left side this time and is going to bullet inside the 25, close to the 20 before his forward progress is stopped there. That'll be enough for another Nashville Christian first down.
Joe Bryson Holt lined up on the left, went back, set up as a wing. And that's the old trap play. He came right to left. The left guard blocked out. The defensive tackle came upfield. They kicked him out, and Ward just ran downhill for the first down. This is old school football right here.
Yeah, it is. Big number 42, Fungani Aho. Curtis with play action, rolling left, has plenty of time. Sends it toward the end zone, incomplete. Led his man just a little bit too much toward the back left corner of the end zone. Was looking for Zane Crampton and passes incomplete.
Bootleg. He fakes again to his running back Ward going off the right side. He boots out to the left, but instead of continuing to apply pressure to the corner, he kind of flips his hips, sets his feet, and tries to throw it, and he throws it short. Mm-hmm. He threw that one all arm. He never stepped into it. Had the receiver open. He needed a little bit more arm strength.
2nd down, I formation, handoff Ward. This time he's swallowed up after a very short gain. Good penetration that time by the DCA defensive line. And that was Aho again getting back there to make the tackle. That's a big man in the middle of that line.
Guys, Aho has a rugby background, his first year in the United States from New Zealand. You can see that rugby strength up front.
Oh, he has 8 tackles for loss on the year. That's his 9th one right there. and he just has such a quick first step. He beat the center and the guard through the A-gap that time.
3rd and 8, Curtis in the shotgun. He's going to keep it and run all the way to his left, trying to get outside. Turns inside the 15, out of bounds. They'll mark him out at about the 14-yard line. That will be shy of the first down. So now decision for Jeff Brothers on 4th down and short.
Excellent job by the left tackle for Nashville Christian, number 75, Pryor Browning, 6'6", 250, as he comes up and hooks Carson Sneed, allowing Curtis to get around the left end.
Well, there's no decision here. They're going for it. 4th down and 4. Ball will need to get inside the 10 for a first down. Pistol formation for Curtis. Blitz is coming. Curtis going to keep. Going to run left. Going to get the 10. He'll get the first down to the 6-yard line. Curtis saw the blitz coming, Coach.
Yes.
Saw the gap and took advantage of it.
Ball's on the left hash for the offense. DCA comes with a blitz from the field. Curtis saw the unblocked guy coming, and he just takes off to the left side and does a great job of making Wyatt Gray, the linebacker for DCA, miss to get extra yards after contact for the first down.
They mark him down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Eagles from the 8. Curtis will go under center. Ward is the tailback. And Ward will take the handoff. He'll push it right up the middle and maybe get a couple, and that's about all. DCA thinking maybe they got the football. Pointing like they have the football, but I believe it's going to stay with Nashville Christian. That time Ward tried to cut that, intentionally was going to the right at first, but tried to cut it back up the middle and didn't get much.
Brock Haywood is in as a wingback or the second tight end in 12 personnel. Haywood was on the left, came across right, got the kick out, and Ward tried to cut behind him, but when he hit the ground, the ball did come out, but he was already down by contact.
So this time they'll go shotgun formation, 3 wide right, 1 left, 2nd and goal, empty backfield. They're going to swing it. It's a lateral pass. It's caught at the 15-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. That's going to be a loss of a couple of yards on the pass. They swung it to Haywood on a lateral, and a good pursuit by DCA.
You know, it almost looked like it was going to end up being a halfback pass.
That's what I
because
thought,
he took so much depth, but there was excellent pressure by DCA that time to force him to run the football. Tackle for loss for DCA.
3rd and goal for Nashville Christian from the DCA 9-yard line. 3:45 left in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. Eagles knocking on the door. Play clock at 11 as they break the huddle. Curtis will go under center with an I formation behind him. Ball is on the far hash mark, moving right to left. Curtis, play action, penalty flag down. Curtis running left. Now he's going to reverse, go back to the right. Now cut to the middle. Directing traffic, needs a block. Gets outside, gets to the 5, lowers a shoulder to the 3-yard line. He's going to be shy of the goal line. Remember, there is a penalty flag down. It was thrown at the snap of the football. Curtis covered about 40 yards to gain 4.
What a nice move, though, to reverse his field. He started left, spins back right. Great pocket presence, great awareness. This penalty's on Nashville Christian.
Illegal shift.
Yep.
So now the decision for DCA, do you take the penalty or do you take the play and bring up 4th down?
With the weather like this, I would take the penalty.
Take the penalty?
Back them up. Yes, sir. But
well, we're waiting for somebody to make a decision here. Illegal motion. They are going to take the penalty. They will walk it back to about the 14-yard line. So now 3rd and goal from the 14.
The DCA defense has been able to get pressure off the edge here on this drive against Curtis when he's back, when he has gone to his drop-back game, forced him to scramble some.
And now a whistle, and I believe timeout is requested by DCA. We'll take it as well. 3:11 left in the first quarter. Scoreless from Nashville Christian on WNSR, Nashville Sports Radio.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the TSSAA and the Tennessee Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, Nashville, it's John Burton from JB and the General, weekday mornings 9 to 11. You're listening to the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week. Now back to Joe Fisher.
In the rain at Nashville Christian. DCA Nashville Christian scoreless, 3:11 left in the opening quarter. Patton, you have an update on the sideline.
Yeah, we got a good one here. Also a good one at Oakland and Riverdale. Riverdale right now leading 7-0 in the first quarter.
Battle of Murfreesboro.
That's a huge rivalry.
3rd and goal from the 14-yard line. Curtis on the shotgun, rolling to his left. Plants, throws, has a man open to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Nashville Christian. Caden Grigsby with a reception, 14 yards, and the Eagles are first on the board.
That is his 10th receiving touchdown on the year. And Grigsby is such a good athlete, but DCA dropped back in zone, and Grigsby came out, ran the bubble, and no one came up to protect him. And nice read by Curtis. He saw all the defenders drop into the end zone, dropped it off, and then Grigsby does the rest for the touchdown.
Grigsby's 41st catch of the year. So now on for the extra point for Nashville Christian is Braden Griffin. And his kick is up, and it is no good. It was a line drive that squibbed wide left. That's going to be an issue tonight in this rain. But Nashville Christian grabs a 6-0 lead.
Snap, hold, kick are going to be very critical. And that missed extra point, we've seen games, Joe, where that has come back to haunt you.
We'll see if that is the case here. 3:03 left in the quarter. Nashville Christian leading 6-0 on WNSR Nashville Sports Radio.
Hey, this is Greg Pogue inviting you to come hang out every Saturday morning for 2 hours of shows from the iconic Roy's Meat Service in East Nashville. First at 8 o'clock, 13th season of Prep Football Talk presented by Freeman Webb with co-host Coach Bubba Spears. Then following that at 9 from Roy's, it's the return of One-on-One with Greg Pogue, also presented by Freeman Webb. That's Saturday morning at 8 with Prep Football Talk. And then One-on-One with Greg Pogue at 9, all presented by Freeman Webb from Roy's Meat Service in East Nashville.
Welcome back to the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week. Here again, Joe Fisher and Coach Pete Cordelli.
Great thanks to our sponsors who have brought you the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week all season long. Omni Nashville Hotel, Wesley Mortgage, Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers, Freeman Webb, Roy's Meat Service, and Medical House Calls. 6-0 Nashville Christian. They missed the extra point. And now we'll kick the ball away right to left as the rain continues to fall here in West Nashville.
Nashville Christian got the running game going. I spoke too soon before that series.
This is another high kickoff fielded by the up man at the 26. Moves to the middle of the field to the 30. Across the 30 to about the 32-yard line where the tackle is made. And that's where DCA will start first down and 10, as that was King Gardner, the tailback, who had the return.
Gardner's an explosive guy. He's gained a number of yards on the ground for this offense here. And this field now is becoming a little bit slicker.
Yep.
As the rain, like you said, continues to fall.
Yeah, we thought we were going to get it early and then it was going to go away, but it has seemed to set in for a while now. First down DCA from their own 32-yard line, trailing 6-0. Carry the senior at quarterback in a shotgun formation, 2 wide to each side for the Wildcats. They take a long look to the sideline. Play clock is at 2. They're going to have to hurry. They're not going to get this one away, and in fact, they're going to have to use a timeout. Stood and stared at the sideline for a long time, Coach, to get the play call in, and by the time they got it, the play clock was down to 3.
The coaches on the sideline with their headsets on are listening to the guys up in the booth to see if there's any movement by the defense. So that's why sometimes you'll see a quarterback go up, clap to see if you get any movement out of the defense. After the initial clap, he looks to the sideline to get the new play. This isn't like in the NFL with Omaha,
oh, right.
You know, so, or kill, whatever that is. And, you know, you're changing the plays, obviously. But in high school football, you're counting on your coaches up in the booth to tell the guys on the sideline what the defense is doing. Then the sideline coach relays the play in. That time, it took forever to get the play in. They had to take the timeout.
So DCA has burned 2 timeouts in this first quarter.
Yes.
2:57 left in the quarter. Nashville Christian leading 6-0. So now we'll try it again on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for Carey. Nashville Christian brings the blitz. Handoff Gardner, swallowed for a loss. Boy, the blitz just blew that play up immediately. And once again, who is that? 62, Skylar Drury, who got back there for the tackle for loss.
Drury's playing over the left guard for DCA, and as the ball is snapped, the left guard from DCA tries to hook him, and Drury just bursts upfield. And like you said, Joe, the inside blitz forced that ball wide, but Drury makes the tackle for loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13. Wildcats will send 2 wide to the right. In fact, 3 wide to the right. In the shotgun, Carey. Nashville Christian brings the blitz again. Carey flushed, being chased, gonna run. Gets across the 40, out of bounds near the 45. They're gonna mark him out at the 43, but that will be enough for the first down as the veteran quarterback eluded the blitz and moved the chains.
Great decision by Mitchell Carey, seeing man-to-man coverage, all-out blitz. He breaks it between the left tackle, left guard, and shows a burst of speed for the biggest run of the night so far for DCA.
First down for DCA of the night.
Great.
Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line. We're inside the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Nashville Christian leading 6-0. Winner of this one wins the region title. Both these teams are going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's just a question of what the seeding will be. First down from the 43. Carey, straight drop, now steps up, going to run across the 45, slung down at about the 47-yard line. He'll get a gain of almost 5 on the play.
4-man rush that time by Nashville Christian. They drop back and play zone coverage. But again, another excellent decision by Mitchell Carey to get 5 yards on the run.
Well, I tell you, Patton, look at it. We're seeing 2 really quality quarterbacks tonight.
Yeah, certainly. Mitchell Carey, a guy who's looking at the one of the kind of academies. I believe Air Force is what he's looking at right now, looking at walking on next season. But he's played a lot of football, started his sophomore year, and all the way as a senior playing very good football right now.
2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz again. Handoff Gardner over the left side. He'll have the first down as he grinds into the 45-yard line of Nashville Christian.
Joe, that time the 2 inside linebackers again for Nashville Christian came through the A-gaps between the center and guard. But the left tackle for DCA blocked down on the defensive lineman, and it created the running seam off tackle. Nice vision by the running back there to see the opening and get the first down. Very well blocked play there.
So a good drive here going for the Wildcats as we have 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball is spotted at the Nashville Christian 44. First down for DCA. They'll send 2 wide to the left, 1 wide on the hash mark to the right. Carey in the shotgun. Gardner standing off his right shoulder. And now maybe a little early movement. There's the penalty flag. Maybe an illegal shift or procedure on DCA, and it is. And that'll cost him 5 yards.
One of the interior linemen, the right guard or right tackle, flinched just a little bit. But that's tough when you're playing from behind the sticks.
Yep.
I mean, they lose 3 on first down. Thank goodness that Carey makes the long run.
And I believe they're going to let the clock run out here at the end of the first quarter. They've already headed to the sideline to meet with the coaches. So 1 quarter in the books for this region title. Nashville Christian 6, Donaldson Christian nothing on WNSR, Nashville Sports Radio.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Hey, Nashville, Bill King with the Bill King Show. Weekday morning, 6 to 9. You're listening to the Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week. Now back to Joe Fisher and Coach Pete Cordelli.
We head to the second quarter. Nashville Christian 6, Donaldson Christian nothing. Each of these teams 8-1 on the season. Joe Fisher, Pete Cordelli, Patton Cook with you. Patton down on the sidelines, what do you have?
Yeah, one of the first things Coach Pierce had to do this offseason whenever he joined DCA was find out who his running back was going to be. They did not have a returning running back from last year's team. King Gardner switched from wide receiver to running back. Nice season for a wide receiver at the tailback spot, guys.
And he's only a sophomore, so he'll grow in that position. 5'9", 150. Over 1,000 yards on the season. Carey stands in the pocket, fires long down the near sideline, incomplete. Was looking for Scragg. It was well covered. Carey put some air under it, got planted as he threw the football. There is no flag. 2nd down and 15.
Keandre Gibson, the junior corner, runs in phase, stride for stride with the receiver. And your friend there, Joe, is the sideline. So as he runs in phase, he squeezes him more to the boundary, and the receiver just ran out of bounds. So excellent coverage that time by Gibson.
One of the things, both of these teams will take shots. They like to throw the ball down the field. 2nd and 15. 3 receivers right, 1 left for DCA. Nashville Christian shifts on the defensive line. Carey takes the snap, rolls right. Now going to turn up, get what he can. He's going to be stopped at about the 46-yard line. Boy, R.J. Perkins said that's as far as you're going to go. And when he hit him, it was over. He stopped him at the 45. It'll be 3rd and 11. Perkins, the leading tackler for Nashville Christian.
Yeah, single high safety that time for Nashville Christian. The corner's playing press man. And Carey thought he had man-to-man coverage there, but excellent read by Nashville Christian's linebacker to come off and make that play.
3rd and 11 for the Wildcats of DCA. They're at the Nashville Christian 45-yard line.
Most of the time against man, those guys will turn their back on defense and run. That time, Nashville Christian did not. They spied the quarterback very well.
Corner blitz coming on 3rd down and long. Carey buys some time. Eases right. Steps back. Lobs one up for grabs. Pass batted in the air, and it is incomplete. You talk about a true jump ball. That was thrown up for grabs. Actually, Nashville Christian probably should have intercepted the ball. Perkins was there, but it fell to the turf.
Great ball awareness by both the receivers and the defensive backs. And you're right. Somebody should have come up with the catch, but ball gets tipped, and then the defensive player for Nashville Christian comes in, tips it again, and then it falls to the ground.
So interesting decision here for DCA. It's 4th and 11, ball at the Nashville Christian 45, and they're lining up as if to go for it, but this might be that quarterback quick kick situation.
Yes.
And timeout is taken, I believe, by DCA. That's their 3rd and final timeout of the first half.
Tell you what, TJ Ward, the guy we talked about at running back, he's playing inside linebacker right now in this series. Very versatile guy.
You look at these two teams coming in, both 8-1. Nashville Christian 4-0 in the Middle Region in Division II Class A. DCA 3-1. Their only loss of the season was at Columbia Academy, 28-7. Columbia Academy is an interested watcher of this game. Yes. Their seeding could have some impact if they win tonight, depending on what happens here. They could be seeded as high as 2 or 3.
They're 3-1, along with DCA being 3-1. So if Nashville Christian were to win, it looks like Columbia Academy will jump up to the 2 spot.
That's right. Yep. 4th down and 11. And now they're going to line up in a regular punt formation.
First punt almost got blocked, so you have to shore up this protection here.
White is back deep to receive the punt. This one is going to go off the side of the foot. Not a very good. It's going to be about a 10-yard punt. It's going to go out of bounds and be marked out at the 37-yard line. So that's where Nashville Christian will begin 1st and 10.
You know, Joe, some of the great special team coaches over the years that I've heard them talk about, they say, we don't go for the block, number one. First thing we want to do is go for the shank. We want to make the punter bend his knee and have the ball come off his foot. The second thing we go for is the block. So a block's bonus. But if we can get a guy to bend his knee and shank the ball, we've succeeded. And that's what happened.
That's what happened right there. That's right. They mark it out at the 38 officially. So 1st and 10 for Nashville Christian, leading 6-0. 10:48 to go first half. Jared Curtis at the controls, directing traffic. He's in the shotgun in an empty backfield. 3 wide right, 2 left. DCA rushes 4. Curtis throws near side, pass caught, and boy, hammered immediately. The catch was made. Scragg put the hit on after the reception was made immediately by Drewolo. His first catch. They're going to get about 4 yards on the play, but Scragg was right there to finish the deal.
Empty set by Nashville Christian. 3 receivers to the right. Outside receiver runs a go route. Number 2 in the slot runs a quick out, and that's where Curtis's read took him. But Scragg gets a great break on the ball, like you said.
Well, here's where you're kind of setting up the hitch and go, aren't you? I mean, they keep running that one out, and he's going to do that little shoulder pump and send one down the sideline at some point.
That double move's coming.
Yep. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Curtis slings one near side, sidearm pass called out of bounds. Grigsby, penalty flag down at the line of scrimmage. Side judge threw the flag immediately. And Coach Jeff Brothers out trying to find out what the call is. And whatever he's pleading, I believe, is going to fall on deaf ears.
Brothers is in this side judge's ear now.
Yep, it didn't work, whatever it was, because they're going to walk it back to the 37-yard line. Ineligible man downfield. That's hard to do on a pass that was that quick.
Yeah.
That was quite a call.
Graham Peeler, the right tackle, I believe is who they called that on 77. It looked like he thought it was run, and he took off downfield, trying to get to the second level.
2nd down and 11. Curtis with the blitz coming. They run a reverse to Grigsby. They toss it back on a flea flicker to Curtis. He's going to send it downfield. Has a man wide open to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Nashville Christian. Colt McClary with the reception. The play covers 61 yards.
How about Jared Curtis feeling the pressure, gives a little head fake, steps up, and still makes a great throw. What a dime that was.
And McClary was 5 yards behind the defense, caught it in stride, and took it to the house.
McClary was on the outside here. He came off. Joey came off, started his feet. We talked about the double move like he was going to block the corner, and then took off.
So Curtis now 28 touchdown passes on the season.
And that one, facing a little duress, sidesteps it and delivers that ball right on the money.
And with the missed extra point earlier, Nashville Christian will go for 2 here. And they snap it to Curtis. He's going to do it on his own and just lowers a shoulder and bulls his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Wow.
14-0, Nashville Christian leads. 9:34 left in the first half on WNSR, Nashville Sports Radio.
With more than 18,000 apartments, you know Freeman Webb apartment communities must be managed with expertise. Professionals who care about the quality of your residence, upkeep, cleanliness, and safety. Freeman Webb is affiliated with the most dynamic realtors in Nashville and the surrounding areas. Whether your needs are commercial or residential, their highly trained realtors will assist you in attaining all of your real estate goals. Since 1979, when founded by Bill Freeman and Jimmy Webb, and now led by Bob Freeman, visit freemanwebb.com to find out so much more.
Let's go. Oh, I like it. It's up to you now. It's up to you. I like it.
You're listening to WNSR's Midstate Checkdown High School Football Game of the Week. Here's Joe Fisher and Pete Cordelli.
61-yard touchdown pass from Jared Curtis to Colt McClary. The 2-point conversion good. Nashville Christian leads 14-0 second quarter. Patton, what do you have on the sidelines?
Yeah, we're in quarter number 2 in Murfreesboro. Right now, Riverdale and Oakland are tied in the second quarter. 7-7 is the score in Murfreesboro.
That's always a good one. Kickoff is pooched to the near side, fielded by the up man who slides down to make the catch at the 32-yard line. So that's where DCA will start first down and 10. The catch made by Dominic Davis, who is a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
But a wise move there. Just make the catch. Make it cleanly. Don't advance it. Start in good position. They mark it at the 31.
You know, in weather like this, like you said, great decision, because you don't want to have to avoid the rush coming at you. Just give yourself a chance to catch the football, and let's move from there.
Carry at quarterback for DCA. They'll send Snead wide to the right. DCA will have 2 wideouts to each side. Shotgun formation. Gardner, the tailback, standing to the right of Carey. Blitz coming from Nashville Christian. Carey trying to get away. He's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line. It will be a sack as he was dropped at the 30. That's McClary getting in to make the tackle along with Drury, who was there as well. Carey almost got away, but was dropped at the 29.
Again, Nashville Christian coming with pressure on first down, anticipating the pass, and getting home.
It's interesting, Coach. It looks like they don't want to give Carey time to drop back and take that long shot. They're bringing the heat.
And the other thing is the corners are playing press on the 2 wide receivers there, trying to reroute those guys.
2nd and 11 after the sack. Carey's going to keep, and he's going to be hit for a loss back to the 38-yard line. That's number 3, and that's Gibson, Keandre Gibson, who was the first to make contact. I think that was a read option, and he decided to keep it and had nowhere to go.
Corner fire that time. Gibson is into the short side of the field and just comes off the edge, and Carey never sees him. Excellent speed by Gibson to another tackle for loss.
Yep, a sack followed by a tackle for loss. 3rd and 12. 8:15 to go in this first half. Nashville Christian leading 14-0.
It's our second time doing Nashville Christian.
Yep.
And I said in the first time we did them, and again tonight, their speed is tremendous.
They have a lot of speed. They do across the board. Carey in the gun on 3rd and 12. Low snap, was able to scoop it up. They're trying to set up a screen. They lob it to Gardner. Gardner to the 35. He's going to be hit and stopped at the 40. Perkins will sling him down there at the 40-yard line. He'll be a yard shy of the first down. Good aggressive run by Gardner. He knew he needed to get across the 40, and a good job by Perkins to say, no, I can't let you go any farther.
Again, Perkins not fooled on the screen, chases down the back. He comes up with a big tackle.
Here's the big decision. 4th and 1 in your own territory at the 40-yard line, and DCA is going to go for it. You got a big 6'2 quarterback, but they're going to line up in the shotgun.
Surprised they're not under center and try to go hard count.
Carey takes the snap, running all the way, lowers a shoulder, leans the ball out. I think the stretch of the football will probably get him the first down. He was hit at the 40, leaned to the 41, stretched the ball out with his right arm, and I believe it's going to depend on the spot. I believe it's enough to move the chains, and it is.
You're right, Joe. That second effort of stretching the football got him the first down, but he had a long way to run now.
I tell you what, Coach Jeff Brothers and the side judge over here have had a continuous conversation going on. Brothers wanted to know why you marked it where you did, number one, and why there was no measurement. Now that he's going to take a timeout.
Guys are just getting dinner plans, I believe.
Yeah. Patton, I think he wants to use the timeout to talk to the side judge a little more.
Yeah.
There is no exchange of Halloween candy going on tonight.
No, there's no treat with this one, I can tell you.
Why are you tricking us?
And he is still in his ear.
Oh, yeah.
It's been that way really from the start, guys. Any call or any sort of conversation hasn't been asking if you want to meet at TGI Fridays after the game tonight. It has not been that sort of conversation.
And now he's going to eat. Now Jeff Brothers wants the head referee to come over, so they're going to carry the conversation over to the sideline. And Jeff Brothers,
pretty animated.
Yeah, and he's not one. And guys, we've been around Jeff on numerous occasions. He's not one to blow off steam a lot of times. I mean, when he goes like this, he's got a pretty serious bee in his bonnet right now, and he's making his case heard.
A lot of times you're asking for a measurement. On a fourth down, and when it's that close, just measure it. Let's clear up any misinformation. Let's get this thing right.
And they just don't tend to do it anymore.
And you know what? They should do it. The head coach requests it. They should get it done. I don't think that's an unfair request.
We've done how many games this year? I think I've seen, 2 measurements the entire year? First down, DCA. After the timeout, low snap. Carey hands off. Tailback swallowed up at the 40-yard line. Boy, great penetration there to get in and make the tackle. That was Number 67, that was Vasily Santos again. He's everywhere.
It's going to be the inside zone play going left to right that time. And Santos is the right defensive end on defense. No one blocks him. He just comes free off the edge.
The carry was by Riley Biddle. That was his first carry. He's a sophomore. They have a young running back core here at DCA, a couple sophomores and a freshman.
But again, another lost yardage play on first down.
2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. Carey rolling to his right, being chased. Fires far side, pass is caught. Boy, what a great throw. Marked out of bounds at the 48-yard line with the reception over there in traffic. And that was number 25 making the catch. That was Aiden Lepke, the freshman, with his catch. That is catch number 14 of the year for him.
And as soon as Carey released that ball, Michael Hoskins hit him from behind. He never saw it. It was a sprint out right. Hoskins does a great job of applying pressure from the backside that time.
Inside 6 minutes to go first half. Nashville Christian leading 14-0. 3rd down and a long 3 for the Wildcats of DCA from their own 48-yard line. Snap to Carey, looking to run all the way. Hit at the 50, pushes forward. Forward progress, I think, is going to give him the first down.
The official on the far side is coming in about a half yard above the down marker there.
They'll mark him down inside the 49-yard line. That looks to be enough for a first down. Let's see if they measure this one just for the heck of it.
Bet you they do.
I bet they do, too.
There's a lot of discussion going on right now.
No, they gave him first down. They talked about it.
They did.
I was willing to bet they were going to do it.
And Coach Brothers is just waving his arms down there. Yeah.
Oh, man, he is not happy.
I will say this, though. From up here, it looked like the football was the top half of the football was above the down marker.
Yeah, I thought it was first down from where it was marked, but still.
This one was more distinctive than the last one. I mean, this was clearer up here.
Approaching 5 minutes to go first half. First down, DCA from the Nashville Christian 48. Handoff, tailback, Biddle. Hit at the line of scrimmage, spins forward maybe to about the 46-yard line. Kenny Harris, the sophomore defensive tackle, with a stop for the Eagles.
Gap run that time. The left guard, left tackle for DCA blocked down inside. The right guard, right tackle pull. The guard kicks out. The tackle pulls up inside. 2-yard gain.
This is an important drive for DCA.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they're down 14-0. Nashville Christian will get the ball to open the third quarter. DCA won the toss and elected to take the football.
Coach Brothers knows that. I mean, he wants his defense to get off the field, get a stop here.
DCA in no big hurry. Play clock is at 8. 2nd down and 9. 2 wide to each side. Carey rolling right. Sends it toward the far sideline, incomplete. Overthrew his intended receiver, was looking for Sneed. And even at 6'6", Sneed had no chance for that one.
You know, again, pressure comes from the backside, the blind side. And Carey just has to get rid of that football or else he's going to take a huge sack right there.
So Ward checks in at linebacker for Nashville Christian, along with Michael Hoskins. 3rd down and 8. Actually, almost 3rd and 9 where the ball is. It's at the 47-yard line. Carey in the gun. Low snap again. He fields it. Flag coming. Probably a hold. Carey's going to be sacked anyway. McClary got a hand on him. Perkins helped, along with about half of the Nashville Christian defense. If that's a hold, I would imagine that will be declined.
This front seven for Nashville Christian is just taken over right here in the last couple of plays.
It is a hold. Jeff Brothers has said he wants to decline it, and he will. There was a school of thought maybe in these weather conditions, take the penalty, march them back, make it 4th down or make it 3rd down and 20, but nonetheless it's 4th down and 12. And now the decision for the Wildcats.
The way this defensive front is playing right now, Joe, DCA hasn't blocked these guys in this drive. So with your defense playing well, shoot, let's go to 4th down and let's get the turnover on down.
Well, let's see if DCA is going to go for it, facing a 4th and 12.
Yep.
They huddled back about 10 yards off the football. Play clock is at 6 as they get to the line. Play clock at 3. 4th and 12. Carey with the snap, being chased, rolling right. He's going to be sacked and dropped all the way back at the 39-yard line.